So if you are using plant medicine, you are doing plant medicine, how are you going to standardize this? And not confirm because me to me guys may produce only in March. They be a fee may produce in March. So produce January, February, March. So things are changing. Someone will think that when I was some products and yamia, plants in essence. If I'm cover plants, one was a yamia. Now, what are the challenges of standardization? Kwancha the effect. We this kind of obia nyanko obaby basikenti. That's not to say. I mean, what I'm saying is that I'm sure all of us understand standardization and the importance, and we agree. But there are challenges when it comes to herbal medicine standardization. It comes with some challenges, and so we want to highlight some few of the challenges. You see, unlike orthodox medicine, usually it is just one compound that they have synthesized after probably somebody isolated and then they synthesize it. Nti eno no se wokas oil standardization na onya fa ya ade ba kope nti okay we yenye color no red yenye ni say na we en what level say na we want say ma we do say shame paketo we that kind of thing. You can manipulate anyhow you want. But see, for herbal medicine, it's a mixture of a lot of things in there. And so it becomes difficult to standardize herbal medicine. Agree. I mean, we acknowledge that it's difficult because there are so many things in there. And so you're unable to tell that how much of this should be there, how much of that should be there. But at the end of the day, we'll know how to do it. You can put, in fact, I think it's even common to have polyherbals. Now herbal medicine, you see that for one product, your plants bear 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Make a center crampo there. Your product be the plants are 13, I think. 13. Baku 13. Dang. Oh, but yeah, of course, I'm a scientist too. So we've tried to reduce it. But so far, in fact, you it won't work. So you see, we have like something like that. And if I want to standardize this product, we're too. And then also, and this is one of the things that doctors are always coming after us. When you do doctor, how does it work? You ask you, say the age, what are the targets? Because on doctor, you can say, so far a product we are and as we are bind it to protein A and then to open some channel and something will enter and then something will come out and then you get healed. Also, the amazing. Catch me. Tell me how yours work. What does it bind? The target in the end. Oh, there be no my boost immune system. Anything. We don't know. So you see, this is one of the things that is a bigger challenge. One of the main challenge with herbal medicine. Most of us have not been able to elucidate the mechanism of action. Into me, we are still getting there. It's not as if we are doing stuff. But we've not been able to do this for most of our products. Although we've done packaging and all that, this is one of the major problems with herbal medicine. And then selective analytical methods. So I mentioned that because it's one compound for orthodox medicine, for example, say Obika say paracetamol, right? So I say, oh, my paracetamol, my company has produced paracetamol. We can get pure paracetamol from the market. Now I use machine B. Now I check it. Okay, we any the me free company no pet. Inti and pass away paracetamol. But for herbal medicine, mind you, there's so many things in there. So, what am I going to reference to? May they compare them? Say, me do put that in the bar. Now, me say, is it a bandage product beer? What am I looking for in that? So many things. So it becomes difficult to standardize our product because of lack of reference compounds. And sometimes even the method to use becomes a little bit problem. Again, plant materials. And no for plant ye. Or chunk for the chemical composition has changed. Even with seasons, the same plant no for the same place, Assistant because you are in dry season. There's a work I did. The, I published it just like last year ended. Say in so okofa plants from the same place. And in so to and a you or pebble or something. It's different. Even not even just between January to um what March or April, or in April to June, July to September, September to December. The same plant now offer, if you know, if plant parts, the consistent changes with the seasons or with the weather. Right? So if you are using plant medicine, you are doing plant medicine, how are you going to standardize this? And not of because me to me, guys may produce only in March. They be a may produce in March. So produce January, February, March, April. So things are changing. Someone would think that when I was some products and yamia, plants in SSA. We won't cover plants when I was yamia. So it changes. Now, sometimes the 2 points are almost the same. However, sometimes people themselves, that is a chemo cultivars, sometimes people themselves can decide that, okay, for this plant, you per se, among these features, so they will engineer it to produce one particular species or one particular characteristics of the plant all the time. People can also do that by themselves. And so, Wukophobia is going to work for you. And then the source and quality of our raw material are variable. So, Wukofa plant parts, if you Western region, for example, now be free Ashanti region, be free Central, and what have you, the quality may not be the same. For example, more, sorry, no more, or more, galamsey, for example, say, Okofa products, plant material, you are likely to get heavy metals in there, like those mercury, you may get some cyanide and all those things. You may get those things in the plants. It will affect the quality because of where they are. The last point I highlight is because it's really a problem. It's almost like the selective analytical methods and reference compounds. There are no official standards for herbal preparations. I mean, mostly, especially in our country. You need herbal products back when I say, Munina Monsheno. You share as products. No. The way you do yours is different from what somebody does theirs. And even the WHO, sorry, FDA is even confused. They just set some few things and say, okay, let's follow this one. Because they don't have one particular thing for all of us, except for specifics, maybe microbial and efficacy and those things. But there's no official standard that we have that all products should be like this. Unlike orthodox medicine, all paracetamol should be like this. All quinine, all what's antacid and all this should be like this, like that. Any questions so far? So far, as in Bisabu, and Tiasa, Juma and Tiasa, Juma.